Hey friends, it's Chelsea here, back again for another video. How are y'all doing today? I hope y'all are doing well. Today I just wanted to hop on and share a few of the things that I have been loving for the first part of the year. So I guess the first quarter of the year. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 things, I think, that I have really been loving. Some of these are things that I've rediscovered that I've had for a while that kind of just fell off the radar. Some other things are some things I didn't think I would like, and let's just get on into it, okay? Let's go ahead and jump into what I really have been loving the first part of this year. Now, in the video yesterday, or the last video, I don't know exactly when I will put this one up, but I did mention one of my most life-changing products that I have recently used is the original Olaplex. I don't know if it will focus for you. I don't think that it will. Anyway, so this is the original Olaplex Hair Perfector number 3. It is a not a protein, it's a bond building agent product, whatever. You put it on before you wash your hair, and it helps to strengthen and build the bonds and, you know, any broken bonds in your hair. Highly recommend you check this product out. That's really the only hair product that I have. Now on to all of the makeup favorites. The first one that I want to mention of those is a setting spray. Now for me, I have very oily skin, so it is a constant battle to keep that at bay, keep my makeup from falling apart during the day, and sometimes you just need a little bit extra help. So one thing that I really like, the Urban Decay all-nighter makeup setting spray. You just spray it on, you know, obviously when you get done with your makeup, and it really does assist in keeping the oils at bay, keeping the makeup staying on my face, and reducing any powderiness that may come up from doing my makeup. Now, let's see. This is a rediscovered favorite. This is one that I have loved for a long time. This is only the second one I've ever had to use. These products are extremely long lasting, and that is a MAC paint pot. Now this one is in soft ochre, so it is just basically the color of my skin, and I put it on as an eyeshadow base because as I do have oily skin, I also have oily eyelids, and so if I don't use something to lay down first, a really good primer, a paint pot, it's just going to look like a mess by the end of the day. It doesn't matter what eyeshadow, you know, if I used a $1 eyeshadow or $1 million eyeshadow, it's still going to crease. So being able to put this on, set it with something, either a face powder or a similar colored eyeshadow, works wonders. And I want to kind of use that as a foray, jump over into what also I have been loving, and that is some eyeshadows. This is an eyeshadow palette that I just put together myself from a bunch of individual shadows that I had laying around the house, and the one that I have been using a whole lot, as you can see, I've already hit pan on it. This is a Colourpop shadow called Hear Me Out. It works great for just that purpose. Once you lay down the paint pot color or your primer or whatever to create a nice base so that everything blends smoothly, I highly recommend using something like this. Of course, whatever fits your skin tone and your skin coloring, but this one works for me, and also it's like, what, $6, $5, so you can't beat that. And then another one that I have been reaching for the brow bone highlight, which is what I have on today. If you can see that, it's glimmering just a little bit, and that is the classic shade from Makeup Geek. And of course, again, not gonna focus for me, but this is the color Shimma. Also recommend that one. Now, of course, there's a bunch of other ones in here. The only other one I really want to mention, and this is a great transition shade that I've been using. This is also from Colourpop. It's in Wake Up Call. They have a bunch of shades like this. I find myself drawn to purchasing a million of the same shade, and they're all just, you know, barely different and probably don't even register differently on your eyes, but I have found those to be go-tos, particularly just creating the base of whatever look I'm going to put on top of it, whether it be simple, dramatic, what have you. But I'll list all the colors that I have in this palette down below. I just wanted to shout out a few that I had been using the most. Let's see, a couple of more products. I do want to go on next to a brush. Now, I was very, very skeptical about trying a brush from this brand because I feel like sometimes it's just hyped up by different people, and when brands are done like that, sometimes I wonder what validity there is to the company. What is the product really? But since this has come to Ulta and it's easily available to me these days, and I don't have to go out of my way to get it, that is a Morphe brush. I only have a couple. I actually have 4 of this style because I like it better than the other ones that I was using. And this is the Morphe 5. No, can't read. That's not what that says. It is an M4333. So it's just a crease brush, blending brush. It works really well. It's really soft, so you don't get, you know, it doesn't feel like you're drying your friggin' skin off, ripping your skin off trying to blend your eyeshadow or anything. And it works really good, and it's like $5. So anything that you can get that's affordable and works is always a thumbs up in my book. So my battery is flashing, so I've got to rush through these last couple of products here. Another thing that I have rediscovered in my collection is the MAC Soft and Gentle Mineralized Skin Finish. We have all seen this. This is a classic product here on YouTube and in the makeup industry. It just gives such a perfect glow that's not too much, but it's not invisible either. So a goodie, you know, an oldie but a goodie. 3 more things to run through, and they are all face products. The next one that I want to mention is the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. This is one I was very skeptical about purchasing. I got this at Marshall's. It was on sale for like 20 bucks. I was like 40 bucks for this or whatever it costs at Sephora. Wasn't really sure I wanted to invest that much money into something I wasn't sure I was going to use, and you probably can't even tell. Other than it looks nice, you probably can't even tell, but I've used this every day since I've got it. I've had it all year. I do even got it at the end of last year. I can't really remember, but I love these colors up here, particularly when I have a spray tan on. They do work at brightening the middle of my face, setting my under eye, and the contour shades are great. I think it works well. I use mostly this one here that's on the left. To me, it is it sombre or subconscious? I really never know how to read the backs of these palettes. Like, is it supposed to be like this is the way I look at it? If so, then it's somber, whatever. I think that is great for the day to day. I use this one if I want to really get into it and go to town on the contouring. 2 more products. I'll go into the blush next. This is a little sample I got in some, well, not a sample, but like a deluxe size, mini size. This is a Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-hour blush in Feisty. We all know these don't swatch well. It's just a pinky kind of shade, kind of a little bit of orange in there as well. And I wear it basically every single day. Again, you can't even tell. You can barely even tell that I have made a dent into this bad boy. But I love it. Use it every day. It's a great staple and neutral shade. And then the last thing that I'm going to talk about is the Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Foundation SPF 15. I do have 2 of these. It is the 2 lightest shade. It's 106A and 107A. I don't have the other one in here. This is just the 106A that I have. Typical fashion little puff. Then it opens up, and then there is the cushion. It doesn't come with as much. Usually these still come with a whole ounce of product. These only come with half an ounce in them, so it is a little bit smaller than the standard foundation, but surprisingly it's a really good product. It goes on very naturally. It covers really well, which is really what I was thinking. This is not going to cover. This is going to be crap. But it actually does cover really well, and I do recommend it. I wouldn't say it's full coverage, but you can definitely build it up. I think it looks really even, really great on the skin. And what is it, like $5–7? It's not expensive at all. You can always probably even get a deal on it at the drugstore. So, you know, what's not to love? So I have a couple of other videos coming up for everyone soon. I do want to delve in a little bit deeper on some of my favorite foundations, both high-end, drugstore, or anything in between. So I'll be doing that soon. If you have any questions for me, feel free to leave them down below, and remember to hit the subscribe button. And if you like this video, please click that little thumbs up at the bottom, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys!